on the screen. Liverpool Chats TV, we're live with the team.
Jamie's back, another live stream.
Oi, oi.
Comments flying like a dream. Type your thoughts, let it all be seen. Liverpool Chat TV on your screen.
First call in, says we're winning by 5. Second one fuming about the ref last night. Mods in the chat, keeping everything clean. You drop your take, it's part of the scene.
Jamie's back, another live stream. Comments flying like a dream. Type your thoughts, let it all be seen. Liverpool Chat TV on your screen.
Who's in the chat?
Say your name,
Say your name.
say your name.
Drop that scoreline, call that game.
Call that game.
From Anfield Road to every screen, we're all one voice.
For one big team.
Show y'all the meaning of chivalry. Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Sam Zuga.
Oh, he's in.
Every member on my team is a shooter. Night like a room, no room for intruder.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
There's been another fuck up.
Big up the chat, man. Big up everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Appreciate you joining me again this evening. Little Liverpool chat about our season and what we can do this season. Can it be successful? Is that us wishing too hard? Is it just going to be another poor season? Join me along to discuss these things. We got K-Mac in my favourite, actually, Liverpool kit ever. We got K-Mac. And Dean's in the house as well, my man. How you doing?
All good, my guy. You good?
He's good.
My merch arrived.
Your merch arrived. Where did you get it?
Okay, jersey, mate. Banging.
Oh, is it?
Banging.
Everyone's on the
Especially for the classics. Especially for the classics.
Every sod's gonna be walking around England soon in OK jersey shirts, ain't they?
Pretty much, yeah.
Everyone's gonna be in them. Everyone's gonna be in them. But yeah, big up the chat as well. Hope everyone's doing well. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share as well, and I'll get the moderators if they can in the live chat. But the guys links in the chat for people to go and subscribe to as well. If moderators could do that for me, I'd appreciate it. Guys, obviously we're a little late because we all just watched that Wolves come back against Arsenal. It's a beautiful thing. So, you know, when Liverpool play well, and win, and then Arsenal drop points, it just puts a smile on my face. I can't lie. Someone's saying K-Max dyed his beard. You know, is that true, K-Max?
No.
Is that true?
No. I'll tell you what, the first time I've grown a beard in my life.
You got a thick moustache, ain't you?
Yeah, it's the first time I've ever done it in my life.
Keep it, man.
You say you dyed your moustache?
No. It's the first time I've ever grown a beard and moustache in my life, mate.
It's because your moustache is darker and the rest of it, isn't it?
Yeah, my moustache is a bit darker. Yeah.
We're all going grey, people. We're all going grey. There's K-Max channel, regular Scass, but
I think I'm going grey because of Arnie Slot. Like he's lost all his hair, but he's made me grey. Like that's not fair.
No, life's a bitch. Life's a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh man. As I've said on the thumbnail, Slot's at the wheel, man. For the time being, you know what? I'm not going to be talking about Slot coming or going or leaving anymore because personally, I don't think it's going to happen. So I don't think there's a need to talk about it anymore. But look, this league season has not actually been that good, as we know. We've all pissed off. We're all angry. We're all upset. But recent results have been pretty decent, apart from the Man City game. Although in that Man City game there were some decent performances. There's no doubt about it. But performances have been a little bit better. Results have been a little bit better. 2 clean sheets in a row, Dean, as well. But you're obviously playing Brighton in the FA Cup as well and beating them quite comfortably. In what, for me, probably was our best performance of the season so far, would you say? League-wide? Against an English side, would you say?
From start to finish, I would say. Because
I
think through the whole game, apart from the first, 10 minutes or so, we controlled the game. Brighton didn't look as dangerous as they could have done. I think we restricted them, so you know what? Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I think that was our most complete performance of the season, I'd say. Defensively, midfield was good, and we scored the goals. So I can't even moan about that game. There's nothing to moan about in that game.
No, and look, I know a lot of people wanted Rio's to start and Chiesa's to start and all that, but came back at the end of the day. Did Slot actually get his line up to start the game correct?
Yeah, he did.
We got to give him the credit for that at the end of the day.
Yeah, he did. He did. Like starting Kerkez was good. He was absolutely sensational in that game. I'm not really sure he had a choice about the right back because he didn't.
Chiesa did start, didn't he? Sorry, Chiesa did start. It was so shit. I forgot he played.
That's the reason why he doesn't start.
Yeah,
because you forget he plays when he starts. But yeah, I mean, the substitutions he made them really late, and you know he brought some of the kids on towards the end. But I would 100% say that was probably the best we performed forward and backwards. Like defensively, we were solid, and midfield was strong, and the attack was great, and it looked like there was loads of link up play. And the most positive for me, Mo Salah had a great game. Like, long may that continue towards the end of the season because we're going to need him.
Yeah, that was Mo definitely at his best. That was the best Mo's played since definitely before he went to AFCON. Might have been the best he's played all season, to be fair.
I think it's the best he's
played all season. It's his best performance all season, I would say.
Yeah. Would you say there was a glimpse of Mo starting to get back to what we know even against Sunderland? Because even against Sunderland, you saw him. Because the talk is that his legs are gone, yeah? And depends what everyone means by his legs are gone. Usually when people say that, they talk about his pace. Against Sunderland, he still looked a little quick. Against Newcastle, he looked a little quick. And then against Brighton, he looked like he got an extra burst of pace from somewhere, Dean. So is it Salah? And we know how strong he is. He just pushes people out of the way. You know, people bounce off him. Considering he's 5'9". You know, he's a strong guy for his size. Do you think it's more of been a mental thing with Mo this season? And like a mental, when a writer gets writer's block, they can write beautiful books, yeah. They're a world-class author, but all of a sudden, for whatever reason it is, they just can't put pen to paper. Do you reckon it's something like that with Mo this year more than it is physical?
Yeah, I personally think it's down to him, that whether he wants to turn up or not, because like you said, we've seen him in the last few games. He's got his pace. He's got his strength. Yeah, it's just that if he hasn't got no overlap runs to help him out, there's no point. Like, I reckon the game goes by and he just gets frustrated. Every time he goes forward, there's 2 men on him. What we saw last 2 games, his legs ain't gone. His legs definitely ain't gone. It's whether if he can be bothered or the manager's got to play to his strengths. The manager plays to his strengths, then it's a new lease of life. Right now, it's stagnating because of how we're playing. So you know what it's like when you're just doing the same boring stuff every day. You start motivation goes. If you play to his strengths, then you'll see the best of Salah. But yeah, his legs definitely ain't gone. Definitely hasn't.
Is it because the only 2 games he's played well has been against Brighton? What, this season? Maybe. It's also I can't say that word now. Help me out, K-Mac.
Do you want to just go? Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm stuttering over my words. I can't get my words out for some reason. K-Mac, go.
I mean, to be fair, IBR Stella's just put the speed in there that Mo reached his top speed. I mean, he had, what's his name, Kadiaglu, or his name is the Turkish guy. He had him on toast. He had him on toast. I think Dean's right about like the motivation. Like, he's clearly not been motivated enough. I mean, the team hasn't been motivated enough, full stop, has it really? Let's be honest. And I genuinely believe it's the personnel around him. Like, I don't think Mo's had people that could do a bit of the dog work, like, and make his life a little bit easier, as in take some players away from him, so he hasn't got to try and take on 3 players in the corner flag, and you know what I mean, and make those runs that give him a bit of space, and play a pass for once. Like, Curtis Jones is a brilliant forward passer of the ball from the right back position. Like, he's certainly not getting those passes from Gravenberch, is he? Like, because he can't pass the ball.
No.
So it's like you've got to give him a bit of creativity on that side, and I felt like it was there. Curtis and obviously Dominik Szoboszlai providing it. And what's really interesting, they all scored. Like,
yeah.
The right hand side clicked, like the left hand side's been clicking, but someone decided to dismantle that. So hopefully the right hand side doesn't get dismantled. But I have my doubts.
And also, quickly, he's learning to now. I think Salah's starting to learn that maybe he's not the main man no more. He's starting to realise there's an upheaval in Kurt. What's his name? Verts, Ekatike. Now he can rely on other people. It's not all on him, and that's what he's got to realise. And I think he's realised the last couple of games you saw him past it when he set up Verts, and you saw the celebration after the goal. He said, "Go and celebrate." He's starting to hand over the mantle. So I think it's a learning curve for him as well this season, because we're not relying on him this season. So he's got to adjust his game as well. So that's what we got to remember as well. It's a shock. It's not a shock, but he's got to redefine himself as not being the main guy. So that's where we are with him at the moment.
Yeah, I agree. Big up to Sam in the chat as well. No, look. With the Salah stuff, as I said, I always will love Salah. He's my guy. I can always agree when he's not been at his best, and he hasn't been at his best this season. This has been his worst season ever in a Liverpool shirt, but he still gets GA more than most wingers do in the league in 1 year as well. So, the levels he's reached as a footballer are so high. When they come down, it's so noticeable, ain't it? And that's the issue for somebody like Mo Salah. But as you guys have said, yeah, he's probably working out now that he doesn't have to be the goal scorer anymore.
Can I just give you a stat? Can I give you a stat on Mo? Like, Mo's numbers are just mental. You know that anyway. Like, last season he was involved in 92% of goals, assists, or big chances created in every single game last season.
Yeah, it's mental.
This season, for the first half up until 2026, 68% of Liverpool's goals, assists, or big chances created. Now, from 2026 onwards, 75%.
See,
Yeah, it's a big drop.
Okay. That's progression.
Yeah, he's just he's been a machine for Liverpool, and as you guys say,
I know you're being sarcastic.
yeah, Connor's always been sarcastic. Look, with Mo, look, I think he's starting to get more joy out about creating the goals instead of scoring them as well now. You know, you see it, as Dean said, you see the smile on his face when he's trying to set players up, and you know, when he's putting balls into the box. He's probably our best crosser of the ball as well, which is kind of crazy. You know, he's obviously got that Travella pass. He's got a good pass on him, so he's trying to be creative as well. So if he can mix up his game for the rest of the season, and Salah, usually on an AFCON year, Salah's good to AFCON, and then he's bad after it. This might be the whole reverse this time round. Yeah. He might have been bad to AFCON, and then he's going to be good after it. So
he scored 4 goals and got an assist in AFCON in 6 games, I think. Like, so he had a good AFCON as well. So it's great that he's brought the form back with him. And the crazy thing is about Mo. Like, I think Mo's hasn't he just overtaken Steven Gerrard on assists?
Either that or equaled him.
I think he's just overtook him or he's either equaled him or overtook him on the Premier League assists numbers. Can you imagine how many more assists he'd get if he'd taken corners? He's one of the best corner takers I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's our best corner taker at the moment.
It's the reason why Virgil van Dijk started burying headers more.
Just true when you start taking him. He'll find you. He can fizz it, he can curl it, he can do every sort of variation of corner. He can do it. You see that one against Man City when we got slapped
on the back post, right on the back post. Like you're like, what the hell?
But then we have
how was it taking 8 years for us to go? Hang on a minute, Mo's our best corner taker.
But then we have Cody taking it off the left, and that really winds me up.
Yeah.
Why is someone who's 6'4" taking corners?
Because he can't jump.
Tell me.
Yeah, I know, but just stand in the box. You never know what'll happen, do you?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, get someone to mark you at least. Get one of your best defenders to mark.
Just because you're tall, you're a threat, ain't you? So, I mean, with a super guys, round of 16 will be really difficult. Wow. Teams are solid. Yeah, I believe Galatasaray destroyed Juventus, didn't they? And didn't Club Brugge and Madrid draw today? Atletico Madrid and Club Brugge, and they one of the 4 teams we play or something. So, yeah, I still fancy us beating any of them. I know we lost to Galatasaray, but over 2 legs, I think we beat Galatasaray. I really do. Talk about a player from Brighton, guys, before we get onto our main stuff. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai's been all the news.
Are you sure you want to say that name?
Szoboszlai. Tony Cascarino obviously did that big daft quote on TalkSport when he compared, like saying, "Is he already Steven Gerrard quality and level?" Which is,
he's an idiot.
Sorry. I think when he said it, he probably thought after it, what did I say that for? Because people don't know, Tony Cascarino's a big Liverpool fan. Maybe not a lot of people know that, but yeah, he's a big Liverpool fan. He's a Red. And surely after he said that, later in the day, he's probably thought that, I didn't. He either didn't mean how it came out, or meant it as like, we haven't had a midfielder like Stevie showing them levels. Now Szoboszlai showing them. Maybe meant it that way because we haven't, which is true. But yeah, Szoboszlai's been excellent this season, guys. And, that game against Brighton and games in previous weeks and most of this season, when he's played in that midfield role, obviously he played in the 10 last season. For me, don't suit him. He's not a 10. But you play him in that more withdrawn number 8 role where he's got room. He can drop back into space. He can deliver a pass. He can crash into the box, can drift off to the right. Dean, is that his just best position? Is he right now our best midfielder, and the team has to be built around him. Where last season, you'd argue the midfield was built around Gravenberch. Has that completely changed now?
Yeah, definitely. Szoboszlai, no doubt in my mind, he's a number 8. No doubt. Most really the best number, but other than him and Rice, them two battle it out. The best number 8s in the league right now. So, but he's every game we rely on this guy for he's running, he's pressing, he's passing as well, he's shooting. Like if he does more shots, if he has more shots, which I'm dying for him to do, he'll get more goals. But this guy, like sometimes we can just praise a guy and say, you know what, this guy is good. You don't have to put him on Gerrard levels and that. So Szoboszlai is this season, he's player of the season. He's got to be up there of one of the players of the season because his levels never drop. He can go right back, right wing, midfield. His levels never drop. This is what I love about him. His effort levels and his determination and his grit in that midfield. It's something we've been missing. Every time he's not in midfield, you can see that we're missing. Even at right back, you see how good he's at right back. Obviously, he's wasted it, but in midfield, number 8 role, he has to be. You have to build a team around him now. This team is Szoboszlai's team now. Definitely, without a doubt.
Yeah, look, I've been a big Szoboszlai fan since we signed him, and I obviously go on a lot of shows, do a lot of stuff, and I big up Szoboszlai a lot. People keep coming at me and like, what does he do? What does he do? And I keep trying to tell people, and this geezer's a superstar. He's only 25 years of age. He's coming into his best years the next 2 to 3 years, K-Mac. Obviously, there's this contract situation with him right now. The rumours are he wants 300 grand a week. I'm going to say this right now. If he wants 300 grand a week, give him 300 grand a week.
Yeah.
Don't know what you think.
It's not my money. Jamie, it's not my money.
No,
give him the money.
Give it to him, man.
Look at the end of the day, like you can go and clip it back. I said to everyone that we were signing Dominik Szoboszlai before anyone else did.
You did. You went and got it.
Waxing lyrical about him, calling him the next Steven Gerrard. We've never going to have another midfielder like it that can do what Steven Gerrard could do. And this guy's now starting to do it. He's got 10 goals this season. He is the engine. Like we haven't had much of an engine room, by the way, this season. But he's been ticking away constantly. Look. The only issue I've got is, like, I think the manager has been lucky to have him there because if we didn't have a Dominik Szoboszlai this season, I genuinely don't know where we'd be. Like, I genuinely don't. Like, he's got us how many points off his free kicks alone? Like, he's provided loads of assists. Like, he's provided so much running and pace and last-ditch tackles and filled in so many different positions. Like he is like kind of the Swiss Army knife for us right now. And if you've got Curtis Jones fit and you haven't got another right back, you have to play Curtis Jones as your right back and keep Dom in the midfield because he's just right now so good in the 8. But for a fact, I'm not going to diss him right now. I'll leave it. Connor's going to put his second son back in, isn't he?
Oh, what, Cody?
No, Grav.
Oh, Grav. The thing is, if Grav comes in, he's not going to take Szoboszlai's place, that's for sure. Szoboszlai's there, man. So I'm looking at Szoboszlai's stats. He's got 17 GA this season, 10 goals and 7 assists in all competitions. 4 in the Premier League, 2 assists, 4 goals and 4 assists in the Champions League and 2 goals in the FA Cup and an assist in the Community Shield, if you want to count that. So in 35 matches played so far, he's got 10 goals and 7 assists. And he doesn't play in one position all season either, does he? As we know, he plays number 10, he plays the 6, he plays the 8, he's played right back. So I don't know about you guys, them stats for a player
like right wing as well, mate.
A
few games.
As versatile as he is in the positions he's picked up, Dean, he's I don't think them stats are too bad, do you?
No, and also he's always like the first one to go and press. You can't forget that. When we're watching games and the defenders have got the ball, like he's the first one up there. So he's everywhere. And the thing is, he makes the other midfielders look better. When you see Like, I've been very critical of McAllister this season, like all of us have been, yeah. But even McAllister, the last couple of games, McAllister's looked decent. No,
He looked better, ain't he?
That's no shot.
Yeah, he's looked better.
Yeah, Szoboszlai's there. Like, whoever Szoboszlai's playing with, they look better. There's a reason why, because Szoboszlai will do the dirty work without moaning, without thinking, oh, this is what I love about this player. He fills in all the gaps what he needs. And you don't have to tell him. He'll just do it. He's so selfless. I love this guy. He's something we've needed for a long time. I still think we need a somewhat destroying midfielder, but Szoboszlai, yeah, serious. The numbers are good. The work rate's good. He wins his headers. He wins his tackles. He's an action man. That's what he is. He's an all-round action man. And I can see why they're trying to draw comparisons to Gerrard, even though I don't like it. I can see why, because he can actually do everything. Because Gerrard played right back. Gerrard done all the stuff that Szoboszlai's doing. So I can see why they're doing it. But
I think Szoboszlai's excellent, man. And I'll give credit to McAllister. In the last couple of games, man, McAllister's been a lot better. There's still things that make me cringe in McAllister's game, but he has been a lot better in the last couple of games. I have to give credit where it's due. What I watched against Brighton, guys, is, for me, Slot has always wanted to build his team through the midfield, to play through the midfield, yeah? That is why we went for Zubimendi when Slot first came available, when Slot first joined the football club, because he wanted that kind of midfielder. We stuck with Graham Birch in the end. He had a good season. Big up Grav. He had a great year last year. No doubt about that. And I still think Grav's a good player and he's got a place in the team. But was it any coincidence that we got the ball out to the wide players quicker against Brighton because we had two midfielders who can pass the ball forward better?
It's no coincidence.
I mean, because
coincidence.
I've said it. You guys have probably all said it all season as well. We take too long to get the ball out to our wide players. Yeah, you know, even if you get it to Cody Gakpo, if he's got space, he can be dangerous. But if he's got people wrapped around him, you know, he's going to struggle. If you give it a Mo and he's got players wrapped around him, he's going to struggle. If you give it to him when they've got space and time to get in behind a player, and you're moving the ball quicker, it's going to benefit them players much better. And I think against Brighton, that's what McAllister and Szoboszlai do. They move the ball quicker through midfield because they've got that pass on them more and Grav. Is that something we should keep Is that something we should keep, K-Mac, for the next game? Should for the next game, Grav be told, Grav, you've got to sit out and go McAllister Szoboszlai again? Because we had an 8-day rest, so you could go again.
Mate, after some of the tackles that Grav's pulled out of, I think he should spend quite a bit of time on the bench, if I'm completely honest. But I don't know. Like, I just feel it's going to be same old, and Dom's probably going to end up going into right back position, and Grav's going to come in, and it might look a little bit sketchy again on the right hand side. But look, at the end of the day, I've got a big problem with Grav because Grav's got loads of ability. Like he can turn a man. He's got great pace. He's good with the ball at his feet. But then he can't pass the ball. He can't pass the ball properly. He goes sideways a lot, or he turns about 3 times, or he needs about 6 touches, and it slows the whole game down. Our midfield does get slow when he plays. Like, that's just a fact. And you've also got McAllister having to do a lot of his work because he's not there. He's too busy gallivanting forward, and Mac's going to have to do a bit of filling in in the defensive side of the game. And what Dom does both. He can get forward, but he can always get back. And he's just not lazy, is he? Do you ever see Dom like stood there? Like, he's always making a run. He's always looking for someone. He's always tracking back. He's all action, isn't he? Like the Steven Gerrard comparisons, I kind of get it with some things. But the creativity side of things, I don't think Dom's ever going to get there like that. Like, he's not going to be able to do what Stevie does. Like,
and the technical ability as well.
And the technical ability in some things.
Is that a dig at Ram? Is that a dig at Ram?
Well, you're already getting shots. Yeah. Shots fired.
What happened?
Ram's dad's the Forest fan, not Ram.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
If anything, he resents his brother for making me a Liverpool fan. But that's a story. That's a story for another day. That's a story.
Family feud.
Yeah.
Ram, yeah, we're just talking about the midfield there, and like I think a lot of us like Gravenberch. Yeah, I keep saying I think Gravenberch has got a place in this team, but with McAllister and Szoboszlai in that midfield, because they're better at moving the ball quicker from that midfield area, especially when they can get it to the wide men quicker or get it into Verts if he's in that 10 position quicker. Would you at the moment, for the Forest game as well, because we know how Forest go play, they go try and be physical, maybe they go sit a little bit deep, maybe because the new manager's in, doesn't want to get beaten in his first game, try and play counter-attack. Would it be better for this game to have them two midfielders in McAllister and Szoboszlai that can move the ball quicker into areas of the pitch than maybe a Grav?
It's a weird one because the one thing that you lack with Grav, something that you lack with Grav when he's not there is that his intelligence reading the game, I still think is very, very good defensively.
Yeah, so
I think he's very, very good. He's never been, even though I want him to be a Frank Rijkaard region, unfortunately, he just doesn't have the aggression of a Frank Rijkaard.
No.
But what he makes up for is his intelligence and his ability to take the ball on the half turn. The problem is when the teams won't let us do that anymore. Like at first they allowed us to do that because they didn't expect Grav to be playing in the DM and be marauding forward the way he does. Now they're expecting it. They're like, okay, if you're going to get on the half turn, if you beat a man, you're not going to get past the second man. So once he does that, we lose possession straight away. The problem is we haven't got many great dictators of play, so to speak. We haven't got many players in the team that has the ability to take the ball and find a pass under pressure. Szoboszlai has the range of passing, but can't do it under pressure. McAllister's only does that kind of passing when he's in the final third. Like I've always said, he's a very good player when you're trying to play an eye through a needle through ball into the forwards. But when it comes to actually dictating play, he's not really that. So we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place because we don't have Trent, who could just ping it 40 yards or 60 yards to the other side of the pitch. We've got very, very direct wing backs. So it's just a case of, if we're looking on the short-term base of what we got, it's very, very hard to find a way of getting the best out of the team when the team is incapable of doing what the manager wants them to do, which goes back to the idea that what the manager wants is not what's best for the team. We need to find a way of playing football that gets the best out of all the players, not some of them, all of them. So it's just one of those things. And look, do I still believe Grav can still play at Liverpool and be a starter for 6 to 7 years? 100%. The guy's got the quality. But we have to, when we do address when we go into the summer window and address certain areas, we have to be very mindful about what we've got and the deficiencies that we've got in the midfield.
Would you say the perfect way, Rad, maybe to play, if you want to get them all in without dropping anyone, is a diamond?
AJ, I've been asking for the diamond for about 3 to 4 months now. I've been asking.
Grav can't play in a diamond.
You don't think we can?
We could be at the base, couldn't we?
Where would you play him in the diamond, though? Where would you play Grav in the diamond? Where would you
I'd play him as the 6.
You'd have to play him as an 8. He hasn't got the diamond's got to do so much work in the base. Jesus, have to have Dom there. You need a Dom there. You need a I don't know.
No, but the best thing,
or an Elliot Anderson.
The best thing about a diamond is that you don't need to have a conventional destroyer there, because perfect example, Pirlo wasn't a 6, but he played the 6. Gattuso was the guy that was a marauding 8 that would always be the bulldog and the bloodhound that would be chasing every single player. And
Gattuso had 4 lungs, bro. He had 4 sets of lungs.
But you could argue, but we have got someone with with those set of
Szoboszlai,
lungs in Szoboszlai, innit? So and so one of the benefits of that is Szoboszlai is, I feel like he's better creating from a deeper position rather than forward. And look, if we do dominate the game where we have so much of the ball, we can allow Dom to play a further forward, because at the end of the day, Grav ain't Pirlo. Pirlo couldn't run, but he had the brain and he had everything else. Grav can run for a little bit. Grav can run a little bit. If you ask him to do, like, if it's a last ditch kind of thing, he will do it. So I would be more than happy to do it, but it's just a case of trying to find the balance in the team. And I think it's possible with the players that we got specifically.
Yeah. I think Jones could play there, by the way, chat. Like, so
good shout.
I didn't just miss his name out. I just don't think he'll be at Liverpool next season. That's all. So that's why.
You don't think he'll be there next season?
But I think
he's not
if the manager stays the same. If the manager
signing
stays
a
the
new
same.
contract.
If a new manager comes in, you don't think he'll stay?
Curtis, he might be out of the manager's hands.
That's a different conversation, isn't it?
The thing with Curtis right now is that Curtis probably wants a particular contract, and the club don't feel like he's worth that contract.
That's what I hate about the club. They devalue the scarces. I hate that when you bring in your big names and give them big contracts. What about the loyal players that's here? I don't understand that. Really
just put this into perspective, yeah. Jones had that little fracas, whatever it was, whether he was just like, whether he didn't understand the tactics or he was saying, look, we're playing this way or something. He never started a game since. Yeah. The first game he started was the last game as a auxiliary right back, had an unbelievable game. He got subbed. Why did Jones have to get subbed in that game? Like, he was the guy that could have played all game because he hasn't played any football. He's been a bit part player. I think he's played 45 minutes in 6 games before that. There's something on there, and
there's definitely something going on. Definitely,
it's the coach.
Say he was ill.
He doesn't want him.
Yeah, I think we all like Curtis. I mean, we all rate Curtis. Curtis is a good player, man.
I mean, he scored the breakthrough goal, by the way, because he had to score that goal. Otherwise, we were going to go into the second half 0-0. Like, that wouldn't have been an easy game second half.
If I'm the football club, I'm sitting Curtis down, having a proper conversation, and tell him he's too important to the football club. We can't lose you in this squad. You know, let's talk business here. What do you want? Because even if Curtis is not a regular starter, you know, under another manager's eyes, even he's a good fucking player to have in your team. You know, that means I've got to let Curtis go.
You know, Barcelona are after him.
Well, it means I've got to let Curtis go. It means I've got to let Curtis go to then buy a player that's going to cost me more money than it would be keeping Curtis Jones, who might not be as good as Curtis. So,
exactly.
For me, I'd give him the contract. The problem is Curtis, McAllister, Grav, and Szoboszlai, all roughly 2 to 3 years' time, all need new contracts. You know, and if I could tell with the club, I'm going to be looking at it and going, right, we need to keep Grav. We need to keep Szoboszlai, definitely. You know, McAllister, they might keep his value, if anything. And then they might look at Curtis Jones and go, look, Curtis Jones is 25 now, and he's not a regular first-team player under Slot or under Klopp. If we give him 150 grand a week and he's 25 and he still doesn't become a regular starter, is that worth it for us? For me, it would be yes. I'd keep him every day of the week. You know what I mean? Because, you know, who am I going to go and buy? I mean, I need a DM, yeah? So I go get a DM. I'm going to let Endo go, and I'm going to get a DM to take Endo's spot who's going to be in that first-team shuffle, right? But then who am I going to let go from a point of view from Curtis Jones, who wants to play for the football club, loves the football club? I've never heard him moan about not starting enough games or anything. He always says, when I do play low, I give 100% for this club. Who am I going to buy in the market to replace Curtis Jones? That's going to not be pissing and moaning.
You can't.
Not many.
There's no one. And if you do buy some, what's it going to be? What, Wharton? And then what? Spend 80 million on Wharton for what? When you got Curtis there? All this, I don't understand it.
If we let
Business-wise, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, if we let Curtis go and we let Endo go and we just bring in Wharton, our midfield's actually weaker.
Yeah, of course it is. I'll be fuming if that's what they do.
If they sell Endo,
I'll
keep
be
Jones.
livid.
If you sell Endo, keep Jones and buy Wharton, your midfield, you can play.
That's
You got more
different.
strength. Yeah, but if you get both of them just to sell one, then that
won't make no sense.
look. I've said it many times. If I had to keep between two players, McAllister and Curtis Jones, I'd let McAllister leave.
Yeah.
Oh, one's homegrown, one's not homegrown.
Yeah, and plus, look, McAllister's age as well. He's going to be
Curtis is better.
Yeah, and
I think
McAllister's going to be
that's
28. McAllister's going to be 28, the end of the year as well. So, I'm going to give a new contract to McAllister. He's going to be 28. And again, yes, he's performing well right now because it's February. Is it a coincidence, ladies and gentlemen, that McAllister always starts to perform well every year from February onwards? We have this discussion every season.
And then he gets no pre-season because he's playing in the World Cup or the Copa.
Once it hits February, McAllister's levels go up a bit. It's like Diaz. It's like Diaz in winter hides, and when the sun comes out, Diaz is the player again.
They discover their legs again. They discover they've got legs. I forgot I had legs. That's what happened.
What is that? Are you telling us that they're lacking vitamin D? That's why they can't run.
Yeah. Well, you're right, Ram. Vitamin D is lacking.
Are we saying they got rickets? Are we saying they got rickets?
It does help that we put someone near McAllister who's got some legs that will do a bit of work, so he's not having to do it himself.
Well, you got Kirkhead on the left of him. You got Salah on Szoboszlai on the right of him. So you got legs. You got legs around you, ain't you? If you play McAllister on that sort of left-sided midfield area, so you got the legs around you. So yeah, I mean,
but Jamie, the only problem I've got now, against Nottingham Forest now, if they go with McAllister and Szoboszlai midfield, I just know the Nottingham Forest midfield is going to bully that. I think if I see Yates play, I never see Yates play. I only see him play against Liverpool, and he bullies us. I don't want to see Sangera, Anderson. I feel like we need Gravenberch in the game just for his height and his physique. Because McAllister, one of them players go past McAllister, McAllister's not getting back. He cannot recover. McAllister can never recover. His tackles are weak this season, and I just don't know if that's the game for him away at Nottingham Forest. I just don't know if that's the game for him. I want to be proven wrong if he does well. I want to be proven wrong, but I just don't know if that's the game for McAllister, to be honest.
No, I'm with you.
So what I'd do is I'd probably throw Wirtz onto the left-hand side and take Cody out.
So for this game.
Play Jones or Szoboszlai in the 10 and have Gravenberch and McAllister.
That is perfect.
Got more legs in the whole of midfield in general, because Wirtz doesn't do the back. He doesn't win the battles in the midfield.
It's a good shout. It's a good shout. Actually, I wouldn't mind that at all. To be fair,
Jones on one of their players on Gibbs White, you just shadow him,
it's a very technical midfield, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the thing is, that's maybe what you need against Nottingham Forest. If they are going to sit back a little bit more, you need more of the technicians out there. Get Wirtz on the left, which gives him a bit more space to drift in from the left as well. I'd rather Wirtz cutting than Cody at the moment.
Yeah.
We don't know what they're going to play because it's a new manager, isn't it? It's a brand new manager.
They won't want to lose, I suspect. Their form is stinky. They probably, I think for the first half, they might sit low. And in the second half, if it's 0-0, they'll come out and might press our midfield a little bit more, push up higher up the pitch. And
doesn't the manager try and play football? Because he tried it with Wolves, didn't he?
He does.
Where did he West Ham manager as well?
I think it was just Wolves.
Wolves.
Yeah.
They played some good football. They just got beat. Just got beat a lot, but
They
he
just
plays
can't
some good
score.
football.
They play brilliant football. They just can't score.
Yeah,
He's a coach that's known to play nice football, but he's defensively he's always weak because he's got to push his defence high up a bit. And I like Murillo. Yeah, I think he's a good centre back, but I don't think you can play him in a high line.
he's not fast.
No,
I think he breaks down when he plays in a higher line.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, he has got a lot of injuries, but he has the recovery pace. But you don't want to a bit like Van de Ven to an extent, where if you keep on getting him to do it, he's just going to break down.
He'll break down, yeah. He's got a bit of lumber in him, innit? So
yeah,
we expect.
BRB with a super. He said, lads, am I alone on thinking this? I absolutely see no problem with all the midfielders we have in our squad currently. I'd give them all contracts, sort it out, and then just concentrate on getting world-class wingers and sorting out Ibu's contract. B, you're not the only one who said this, to be fair. I've heard a lot of people say this recently, is the issue really midfield, or is the issue that we have zero pace in the wide areas?
I think it's a bit of both.
It's a bit of both, because I still, no matter what, I still think we need a destroyer. I know people don't, this hybrid system that this manager's playing, we don't need it. I honestly feel like we need an imposing midfielder in there that just dedicates himself, stopping attacks going through our midfield. And yeah, the wing, we need wingers that can beat their man. We need wingers that can draw a one-on-one and go past the man, because we ain't got that this season.
I totally agree with you, Dean. We need a midfielder that can win second balls all the time. Second balls all the time.
Second ball's the issue. It's the second ball that's the issue.
Yeah.
Definitely. We ain't got one of them.
Second balls is our major issue. We win a lot of first balls.
How many times have you seen McAllister miss the second ball?
Well, that's when we get done on turnover, ain't it? That's where a lot of people score their goals against us from, because we lose the second ball a lot. Yeah, Edison's a good player, but I just think he's been at Atalanta for so long now, and he's still not moved.
Atletico Madrid, isn't he? I think he's going to Atletico.
He's written to go to Atletico.
He was isn't he like the replacement for what's his name? The guy who went to Tottenham.
Conor Gallagher.
Yeah, wasn't he a replacement for him? But they just didn't get it over the line.
He's a good player, Edison. If he does go, he'll do well over there. He's got Atletico Madrid written all over him, the kind of player he is.
He has anyway.
A bit like a Rodrigo de Paul, that kind of.
He's aggressive but can play. You know what I'm saying? He can play. Right, let's talk about Arna. Right, we are in 2 competitions still, lads.
Can we talk about Kirkhead for a bit?
All right, go quickly.
I mean, how fucking good has he been recently? Seriously, 22 years old. 22 years old, this kid.
I've been speaking about it for a while now.
He needs flowers, this guy now. Did you see that cross? He's really, really good player. That's the guy we signed.
When I criticise Arna when he deserves criticism, I'll give him praise when he deserves praise, yeah? He's finally worked out, look, it took almost 6 months, but he finally worked out that Kirkhead is best as an attacking left back. Right? It took him a bit of time. He realised he's not an inverting left back. He can't go into midfield and do what Trent does. Right? That's not his game. But use him as an attacking left back, and he's actually one of the best in the league at doing it. So I'll give Slot's changed his position a little bit. He's letting him play. He's giving him a bit more license now. He's been, as K-Mac says, he has been excellent, guys, ain't he? He's been the left back that we knew we would go to buy when we went and got him. It's just that our manager, for some reason, for the first 6 months of the season, tried to invert him constantly. Does anyone
else see that he's a fucking dog? He does not back out of any challenges.
No, he won't get bullied.
That's why he's always been.
If you watch some of the wingers that play against him, after he's crunched them, they're just like, all right, not really up for that. This guy's not going to leave me alone.
Yeah, he's good, man. I like Kirkhead, and
he's brilliant.
Absolutely. He's allowed to be a left back. The manager's let him be a left back now.
He's going to be good, man. He's going to be a great signing for the years to come. I'm telling you, years to come, we'll look at it. Great bit of business. That 40 million will look good in the years to come. Big up, Becky. Have Arsenal bottled it, Jamie? Yeah. Look, if you know what makes me laugh? The Premier League brought that game forward as well.
Yeah.
Because it was meant to be played when they had the League Cup finals. They brought it forward for them. I tell you what, if City beat Newcastle on the weekend and Tottenham somehow do Arsenal, yeah,
I would be worried if I was an Arsenal fan.
2-point gap against the City team who've got better fixture lists coming up than Man United's fixture list is Arsenal. They've got Tottenham, Chelsea, Everton, and Brighton in their next 4 games in the Premier League.
Yep, it's out of their hands.
Just think of it like this. If City win their next game, if City beat Arsenal at their ground, they go ahead by 1 point.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. That's just.
And City got to play twice before Arsenal play now.
I think so. Yeah, I think they can actually be top by the time Arsenal play again.
But I mean, they could literally,
later in the season,
overtake them in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and let's be honest. By the way, they barely beat Wolves last time. By the way, it was an own goal.
Late own goal.
2 points to their ground.
Starting to catch them up, guys. The way they play, starting to catch them up, like we all said it would.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, look, we've got 2 competitions to play for still. This still could be as shit as we are right now. Yeah, we could be sitting here at the end of May, guys, and we've won a cup double. It can happen. I'm not saying it will. I'm saying it's still a possibility. And we look at this season like, how? If we do win the cup double, yeah, I'm going to sit there and go, I don't know how we've done it, but I'm happy.
I'll tell you what. I'm saying this on here now. Yeah, if we do the cup double and Arsenal comes second, I'm doing a show.
Arsenal fans need.
We're doing a 24-hour show.
Guys, what if we win a trophy, but Arsenal? What if we win? We win a trophy this season, but Arsenal don't.
24-hour show again. 24-hour shows. That's what we're doing. We're running a 24 hours.
Imagine Arsenal were 8 points clear, and what's it called? Arsenal were 8 points clear, lost the league title to Man City, and then we end up winning the Champions League. Their rivals won 2 of the biggest competitions in world football, and they go out with nothing. That's crazy. That is crazy.
This is a quad season for them. This could be a quad season for them. If everything goes right, it could be a quad for them.
The Champions League qualifying cup.
Oh yeah, the same cup we won last year. They can have that one.
Obviously the FA Cup. Look, obviously we're still in it. City are still in it. Newcastle, Chelsea, Arsenal. You know, all the big hitters are still in it. I think did City get drawn against Newcastle?
Yeah, they have.
Did Arsenal get Mansfield Town?
They've got some dead team, something stupid.
And we're obviously away to Wolves, which should be a difficult game. But you know, we played to the level we played against Brighton. For me, we should beat Wolves.
Heck, even then, Man City are also on for a quad as well. People forget.
Yeah, everyone forgets that, but City got a hard game away to Newcastle. Away to Newcastle's a hard game.
Revenge as well for the semi-final loss.
What? Chelsea got Wrexham, by the way. That'll be a brilliant game.
They're away to Wrexham. Yeah, they're away to Wrexham.
Brilliant game. I was hoping we wouldn't get Wrexham.
What do we think, guys? Obviously, Champions League, you would say, is maybe a harder shot. But do you see some success for Liverpool this season? Because, you know, I know we've been bad, right, this year in the league. But when we look at our players that we have got some real quality, obviously. And in cup competitions, it's different, ain't it? In cup competitions, you know, it's the quality players that usually end up winning you know, games of football when you don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So, what do you reckon, K-Mac? Any chance of winning one of these two, both of these two? What do you think, man?
Look, at the end of the day, if we just use history, moments win you cups, moments win you those games. Like Steven Gerrard moments win us finals. Like
Mark Lowe.
Moments win you Champions League finals. Like, and we've got a lot of that in our team. We've got a lot of players that can just provide a moment. You know, you've got Ekitike, you've got Wirtz, you've got Dominik Szoboszlai. You know, look, at the end of the day, we could win everything that we're still in just with Mo Salah. if Mo Salah does it on the day, or Virgil van Dijk does it with his set pieces on the day. Like, we beat Chelsea in the cup final with kids. Like, we've got it in us every single time. And we've also got pedigree and history. And I don't think people understand how important that is, because we've been there and done that before. And there's quite a few players that we've still got that have experienced that. So yeah, we can.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, because the know-how, people don't understand. You can't underestimate the know-how to win a cup. Like, if you got experience, your club's about that. Like, you saw it in 2005. We got the know-how to win the Champions League. There's no right we should have won that. And we've seen it, like you said, against Chelsea, the kids. Like, we're known for this, especially this season. We've got players that do moments. We've seen Szoboszlai, Ekatike, Wirtz have moments in games, and that's what wins cups. Moments. Like, I don't see why we can't win the FA Cup. I think obviously the Champions League is going to be a bit hard, because I think if we buck a English club, I think that's where the problem will be. So I think the English teams this season. Think that? Yeah, because the set pieces. The set pieces have been killing the other teams, been killing them. We've scored bare set pieces in the Champions League. Every English club has been killing the other European clubs because of structure and set pieces.
I think we've got 6 in the Champions League so far.
We scored the most set pieces in Europe.
Good, like. Yeah, good.
Say that. I will say one thing. Since we sacked the bloke, we have actually been better from set pieces. Full stop.
Yeah.
So we don't. First off, we don't give a lot away no more, like we did before. And when we do give it away now, we're defending them better, and now we're starting to score them as well. So, yeah, and you know, in Europe, like Europe, 2 legs in Europe it's just the best. I always say it. The best kind of club football for me is knockout European competition. Yeah. I absolutely love it. I don't think there's anything better. Yeah, and I look at the teams available. I look at the teams we could play. I mean, I look at PSG. I watched the PSG Monaco game. Yeah.
Same.
I think PSG.
Anyone can be got at. Anyone can be got at by the looks of it.
The thing is, I didn't predict PSG to win it, because the fact they won their first Champions League in their history last season is going to be the
motivation. It's the motivation of doing it again. That's the problem. That's what's always the struggle. Once you do something so amazing, didn't they win a treble? You know, PSG last year. Doing that and then trying to motivate yourself to do it again the following year, because ain't they got issues in the league this year as well?
They won the quadruple.
Yeah, they won everything, didn't they? So motivating yourself to do that again. That's why what Pep Guardiola did with Man City winning 4 in the trot, you have to applaud it, because motivating your team to do that. And you saw the drop off last year, and you've seen almost a drop off a little bit this year, although they're still in the league title races, because that motivation to keep going and going and going it's hard. It's hard to do, man. So yeah, I think we got to respect everyone we play, but I don't know about you guys. I don't actually fear anyone in Europe.
I just fear the English clubs. That's the only teams I know play is the English.
Depends what English clubs we get. If we get Newcastle, Tottenham in 2 leagues,
I don't want to see Atletico again.
Yeah,
we have Atletico, man.
That's the one that.
No, it's not because I'm worried. I just don't want to see them again.
Yeah, that's the one.
I just don't want to see them.
Yeah, man, I just don't want to see them, bro. I'm sick and tired of Simeone, bro. I don't want to see him on my screen.
He'll play like fucking 10 midfielders, like just to be a twat,
bro. Haram ball. It's gonna be haram ball, bro.
I don't mind that. We'll get through that. It's just Arsenal, Man City. I don't want to play unless it's the final.
I don't particularly.
Arsenal Liverpool final. I don't know if I could watch that. If I'm being fair.
I think Harney's kind of got a bit of voodoo over Arteta, and the Man City one. Look, we blew the Man City game. Like that was our doing at Anfield. Like that was our doing. Like we had that game. We were winning that game. Like so.
We should have lost
the away game.
Not sure that would happen again.
But the away game was horrible for us, man.
It's Bayern Munich. I don't want to play Bayern Munich.
I'm actually pleasantly optimistic against Bayern Munich.
I think Arn can outcoach Vinny Company.
Yeah.
It's
should
probably
hope
Luis
so.
Diaz that I'm more worried about, mate.
Plus, their defense is not very good. It's
Now
not
they
very
concede
good.
first up all the time.
I saw them
Yes.
against Augsburg. I saw them against Union. They were not. They. A team like ours, we can definitely beat the crap out of them.
Aren't they like 15 points clear and they're just like
No,
going through the motion?
They're not because Dortmund are like, I think, 5 points behind them. They're actually doing quite well.
And Dortmund are shit.
I want to call them shit. I mean, like, they're all right. I mean, Dortmund are all right, but I wouldn't expect them to be 5 points behind.
No, Bayern should be flying in this league.
They should be, but they're not.
Doesn't it piss you off a bit that we haven't played well this season? Because I think we could literally pick everything this season.
No, as in
We have picked up everything this season. Everything.
As it came back, me and Drifty were saying this, and Jamie was there as well. If we play to at least an extra 20 to 30% of what we're playing right now, we will be challenging for the league, if not top of the league at this moment. 20 to 30% extra.
I know we're way off it this year, and Villa have done it well. And you got to give them their flowers and all that. But when I look at City, Arsenal, and Liverpool, I think City and Liverpool have got more match winners and quality players than Arsenal have.
Oh yeah.
I think what Arsenal have got is an amazing structure in their team and consistency. And when you've got good structure and consistency, you can go on and win things. Yeah. So I'll give them credit for that. But when I look at quality of a City and a Liverpool team against this Arsenal team, we've got more match winners and more quality for me. So if Liverpool had a little bit more luck, Isaac didn't break his leg and stuff like that, and you had him fresh and Slot, didn't go to Ibiza and lose his mind and all that shit, and then just played the way we played last season and kept everything flowing. Yeah, I think we'd be right up there. I really do. But shit went sideways.
If we hadn't have lost four games in the last 90 in the 90th minute.
Yeah, shit went sideways, man.
Dross. If you literally add all of those points up on all of those stinky teams that we got beat by and drew against, you'd be like, oh my God, are you kidding me?
No.
What could have been? It's seriously what could have been.
Yeah.
It's like a big chance missed this season.
It is.
Yeah.
This was the best time to, retain league title. This was the best time.
And we took 5 points off the leaders, by the way.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love that, by the way. If they lose the league because we took 5 points off them when we were shit.
The fact that, out of 3 hours of football, I'd say 70% of them 3 hours, Liverpool dominated Arsenal this season.
Oh yeah.
And comfortable as well, and it's just it does frustrate me. I think we're all going to look back.
A lot of fans that were annoyed that we didn't beat them at their ground.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I would be annoyed. I would say
I was annoyed we didn't beat them.
Yeah,
I'd say I'm more annoyed that we didn't take any risks. Like certain Frimpong didn't decide to shoot. I don't know why.
Yeah.
He felt the need to try and get an assist instead of shooting. And I'm a bit upset that Ekitike wasn't fit. If he was,
I think if Ekitike's fit, we win that game. Yeah.
Because especially when I saw the way Joao Pedro played at Emirates in the League Cup, I was like, boy, I wish Ekitike was fit. I wish he was there, honestly. But,
no, I think in the years to come, we're going to look back at this season and go, for fuck's sake.
I guarantee you, next season, if we fix up next season, we could literally be looking at this season and be like, this could have been a 3-peat season.
Yeah, it could be, man. It could be. But look, I think Liverpool could still be successful. The fact we've got 2 competitions to play for, still got a top 4 to get into, which I think we will get into because, Man United got some hard fixtures coming up, and and Chelsea have got difficult games. We got difficult games, but I think we'll get into that top 4. We've got 2 trophies to go and win. This could be a very successful season, so we still could have a parade in May. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So
that is mad. How pissed off we've been this season, and we can still have a successful season.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, if we win Champions League and FA Cup, I'm at that parade. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
Jamie,
100%.
I'm gonna be there for a week. I'm gonna be out there.
You know
for a
what?
week.
If we win if we link FA Cup Champions League, I'll get a shirt being like Arne Slot in 100%.
Well, you got to be, ain't you?
He's got to be in. He's got to be in.
He'd have won everything. And do you know what Arne would say? 'Cause you know Arne's a bit of a bitch, yeah? Arne would say he did it quicker than Jurgen.
Yeah, of course he will. You know he will. He'll have that in the chamber. He'll have that in the chamber next season.
What will he say? He'll say 3 league titles in what, 6 years? He'll come out with that one, won't he?
He will. You know he will.
Guys, it's actually nice to have a laugh and talk Liverpool for once and not be all moany and upset. So I hope this can continue for the next few weeks at least, and we can have a smile on our face, because that's what's been missing from Liverpool fans this season, and we want that to carry on. So Arne, if you're listening, carry on, man. Just do what you're doing and don't fuck it up from there.
Yeah,
but
nothing fancy,
guys,
just the normal.
Yeah, just do the basics right and let the quality do their thing. You know what I mean? Right, yeah, until Sunday when we lose to Forest, and I'll be back to slot out.
Yeah.
Can we finish on a high note? Can we not do that? Just bring me back down to earth. No, I'm happy where I was.
Right, guys, we're going to leave it there because I've got to go and join Cal and do some MMA chat on his channel. This is going to redirect you over to Cal's channel, guys, so make sure you go over there.
Tom Aspinall to him, please.
Oh, yeah, what with the bitch? Yeah, I will, don't worry.
Please
and, yeah, so get yourselves over to Cal's channel. We're going to be talking MMA. Ronda Rousey's out of retirement, so Gina Carano going one-on-one
Is
on
she?
Netflix. Yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah,
Ronda's back.
Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano in May on Netflix. Yeah.
Wait, Gina, what?
Yeah.
I must be going mad. Nah.
And if anyone,
is that the
Gina Carano? No, Gina Carano.
Gina, I swear she said she's not doing MMA to focus on her acting career.
No. She's take the Ronda fight, man.
Wait, that payday is going to be good for both of them.
Yeah, man, it's a man of culture live as well. Right.
Oh, I knew Jay was going to say that.
He couldn't help himself, could he? He couldn't help himself.
Hey, I've got an hour and a half. Right, big up. Much love for everyone. This is Gal in now and send you over to Cal Stream. So go and say Jamie Raiden Gal Stream. Big up, peeps. See you soon.
Big up.